Everybody, Rich here with PrepU down here in our alternative pantry, whatever you want to call it, of our three-level stockpiling. But anyhow, the question I get a lot from a lot of people is, Rich, I'm new to this. I don't have a lot of money. How do I do this? How do I get started? And we've talked about this before. We've talked about you do a little bit at a time. If you're going to buy one mustard, buy two. If you're going to buy one mayo, buy two. But the things you have to think about is how fast do you use them? What's the date on them? Now, we also have videos on the real stale date or best by date. Doesn't mean crap. Doesn't. Stuff lasts a lot longer, especially in a situation where you're going to need it. I keep stuff a little bit longer. It's in a different area. My wife does not like using anything past the best by date. And I know there's a lot of people that don't like to, but I still keep some off to the side, as we've talked in the one video about how, the larger cans, the smaller cans, they last a lot longer beyond their best by date. Some people have the theory that Best Buy is just there so people will get rid of it. If you are into donating, obviously you don't want to keep it up to that date or later because they won't take it, or they won't hand it out even if they take it. But that's one way of doing it. I don't want you to go out and spend a whole bunch of money on what you want to do unless you can afford it. Okay. Also, we've talked about the Doomsday credit card. That's a credit card that you have that has a bunch or has nothing on it. It's zero balance. Maybe it's 5,000. Maybe it's a $10,000 credit card, and you have your doomsday list of stuff that you need, the stuff that you've done an inventory of, and you say, yeah, I'm going to need a bunch of this. I'm going to need some of that. I don't have room for it now, but if push comes to shove, I'm going out, I'm buying it, and I'll keep it. And if the doomsday event doesn't happen, you got a little bit of extra. Well, donate it and write it off. Give it to your parents, give it to your neighbors, whatever. You'll be set, and that's what that doomsday card is for. It's really good. You could also use it, if you went through a storm and didn't have a generator, but then now you need a generator for the next storm series. Buy a generator with it. Get a decent sized generator. Figure out, or have someone help you figure out what wattage you need to run the items that you want to do. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about finding alternative funding sources for your preps. A lot of people do it. I do stuff like this. My daughter does stuff like this. I know my son has done it. Basically, ways to get extra money for your preps. Well, it's really easy if you think about it. Number one way, a lot of people don't like doing this, but we have junk in our house. We have extras and triples and all kinds of stuff that we don't need. Garage sales, yard sales, and swap meets. I've taken a lot of stuff to swap meets, and just walking around with it in my hand, they'll go, hey, did you just buy that? No, I'm just seeing if anybody wants it. I'll give you $40 for it. Nah, I can't take $40 for it. And you start walking away. Hey, 60? 50. I'll take 55. Well, you go back. Well, how about I'll give you 50. And you go back and forth. And now you got $50 in your pocket that you didn't have before. And you got rid of something you didn't need. And the great thing about doing it this way with garage sales, yard sales, and swap meets is it's not going in the garbage. Somebody else is using it, and you're getting cash for it. That's just one way. I mean, there's Facebook Marketplace. I love Facebook Marketplace. It works really good, and there's no fees. That's what's great about it. You got to, you work out the deal. Are you going to mail it? Are you going to meet up? With the person. eBay, I used eBay for years until I got screwed 3 times by eBay because I don't think they support the seller. eBay, if you're out there and you don't like it, I don't give a shit because I lost hundreds of dollars from you and prove that you are on the seller side. You're always on the buyer side. But so Facebook, maybe a lot of you, or eBay, a lot of you have had no problem whatsoever. That's great. But some of the other places, because they're popping up every day, I'm just going to throw some out here for you. I'll make a list. I'll put this on our Facebook page. Prep U Facebook page, a list of alternative financing places. There's OfferUp, LetGo, Nextdoor, 5 Miles, Poshmark. My daughter loves Poshmark. She buys and sells all the time on Poshmark. Declutter, eBid. Now, those are great places. There's a lot of other ones out there. Some of them might not work for you. Some of them might work for you, but you just do a search. You can find all kinds of things. If you're a card collector, baseball card, Pokemon cards, or whatever, you can learn how to sell them on different websites. There's a great card and coin site that's called Whatnot. Check into that. It's a great way to buy and sell stuff. And you can also buy stuff for resale. That's what I do on Whatnot. I have come across some really good deals on Whatnot as far as baseball cards, hockey cards. I've also come across some great coin deals, and I've just turned around and gone to the coin dealer or the local card shop and have doubled my money, or sometimes tripling my money. Okay, some stuff I keep. I just want to keep it, you know. But that's a great way to buy stuff for resale. Go junking. Junking is great. I done junking, you know, I had a truck. I used to go junking and just throwing all kinds of metal and different stuff in the back of my truck. And I've gotten some good stuff that you could just sell as is. Other stuff you just take it to the local scrapper. Get nothing going on. And during the summer, I don't because I'm a teacher. And I just pick up all kinds of crap in the back of my car. My wife hates it, or back of my truck. My wife hates it, but I take it to the scrapper. I get money for it. We go out for dinner, and I got money for preps. All right, that's a great way to do it. You know, because you can also resell or barter some of those items. I know some guys that are in the moving business. People throw out stuff all the time. They say, well, we'll keep it. And they throw annual garage sales, 2-3 garage sales a year, and make a lot of money doing that. Do odd jobs. Cut the neighbor's lady's grass. Do whatever, you know, that you can do and stuff like that. It really works out. It's a great way to do it. Get a second job. If you're bored and you don't have anything to do, get a second job and use that money to buy your preps. Don't cut into your savings. Don't cut into your budget because maybe you don't have it. You know, get a second job. And you can always grow food, sell the excess, or barter. Barter is a great way to do it. It's coming back. A lot of people barter, like I was talking about at the different swap meets and stuff like that. Bartering is fantastic. Matter of fact, if you ever go to a swap meet and you don't barter, they think you're an idiot because you are. They're there to barter. I work with a lady that does that. She loves the art of bartering. So there you have it. There's some alternative ways to figure out how to make some money, to go out and buy your preps, buy your food, buy your generators, get the different stuff you need, the tools and all that kind of stuff to be prepared for the next event should it happen to come. So thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Subscribers, I can't thank you enough. Really awesome. Thanks for all the comments. Comments are huge. And if you've got another way of doing a side hustle to make some money for prepping, let us all know. Comment on this video. But until the next time I see you, please always be aware of your surroundings. Always have enough food, medicine, water, ammunition, and whatever you need to shelter in place or bug out. And please prep like your life depends on it, because it really does. Thanks a lot. See you next time. Bye.